Hello everyone, it is waiting. I'm back here. So today I'm doing kind of a re-review of my Marvel Legends Wolverine. It's from the Deadpool Legacy Collection. They were released this year for, Deadpool and Wolverine, though this Logan figure is probably from the Wolverine film, X-Men Origins of Wolverine. But yeah, let's just go over a review again. Appreciate you guys tuning back in. I did review this once before, but unfortunately that video was deleted, so I gotta start over. But that's all right. So let's get to the exciting part. So here's the action figure right here. I have him posed with the secondary face. The original face is right over here. Let me grab it real quickly. It is more of an intense face, more with Logan. Right here we have it. So this face is like Logan kind of enraged, basically, what this we would say here. But the detail on this thing here is amazing. It looks a lot like Hugh Jackman. Even like on his face here, the facial hair looks really good. The detail of his hair. Oops. I knocked my camera over. Okay, back to this. Okay, so like I was saying, his hair looks really good. I want this clears up so you can get a better look at it. If it clears up. Okay, it's not really doing that for us right now. But the face is really good though. It's got a very nice detail, and the even the coloring is really good. Okay, there we go. Now the camera's clear again. I apologize about that. But yeah, so this piece is really good. It's got even like the detail, even the lighting, the paint, even up close by the eyes is really well. Even the mouth, like his teeth and even his tongue, it looks really well. Detail is great. And then there is also the inside of it. So he has a... So look guys, he has a good head joint here and you can stick it on. It's got a very flexible neck, and I'll go over that in just a second here once we look at the figure. But that's pretty much all we have for this face sculpt. It's a good face sculpt, and it's a... like, the intensity and the look of it is really good. Even the arched eyebrows, that's really good. But I personally like this face better on the other action figure because it's more of what we get from Wolverine. So yeah, let's take a look at that. Before we do, guys, let's take a look at the last bit of accessories that comes with these also fisted hands. So basically, if you don't want the Logan with the claws, you can just use these little fists here. Here's one, and the second one is pretty much the exact same thing right here. And let me move my hand out of the way. You can see here it's got the little piece right here, and this is so the hand can bend and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it for those. So now let's look at the action figure himself. Or itself, I guess. So we can see here the detail is really good, and from this action figure, I believe it is from Origins of Wolverine, but still really cool. Let's just take a second to embrace the detail on this thing. It's really, really good. Okay, so as we can see here, even like in the detail of his shoulder here, we can see like the detail of the muscle, even some of that lining here is really well. We have the like even muscle right here we can see, and then we'll go from his back. So the back is really well too. Obviously he's got the detail in his shirt a little bit, which is cool. He does have I believe these are called an ab crunch. I think that is, or a butterfly crunch. I believe it's an ab crunch. But yeah, there's that. So that's really cool. And then here we have his dog tag, technically is what you call these, but it's like a necklace from when he was in the army. Let me take this off him so we can look at this. Okay, so here's this. It does not, usually on these, if you've seen Logan or any of the X-Men films, you'll see how it says either Logan or Wolverine on it. But yeah, that's kind of what this lace is. Kind of like a gray necklace is basically what it looks like. It's not very detailed in that sense, but that's all right. We don't need a super detailed necklace just for that. But yeah, that's the necklace. So let me put that back on him real quickly because the figure looks better with it on, in my opinion. It's fine. I don't remember seeing him wear it at all in Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't think he did. But that's also a different variant, so that could be why. And let's look at his arms for a minute. Look at the muscle in these things. That's crazy. It's the detail in this is great because as we see, he obviously got very built up for this role, but the arms... But the arm, like I'll say on this thing, is really well. So the flexibility here, it's got like basically 4 different joints in the arm here. So as we can see around the wrist here, his knuckles move like inward, outward, like that. And then he's got the claws here. Free, they're so be careful, you don't want to break them. They're pretty good. It's a strong figure, but don't be rough with it kind of thing. So yeah, like I was saying with the 4 joints here. So we have one right here in his hand, one in the elbow here. So he can, he's got a nice elbow joint. The figure does, I don't want to break it. I don't I think it could go a little bit higher than this, but I don't want to be reckless with it either. And then we have a joint right up here near his shoulder area. And then also in the shoulder here, his arm can go inward and outward, which is pretty cool. Same with this arm. You know, it's got the inward and outward side. It's got the joints in the elbow as well. And his hands do move the same way they did on the other side, as they should. So yeah, that's really cool. Now let's get into detail. We'll do the face last because that's probably the best part. But let's take a look at his outfit a bit. So we can see Logan does have he's wearing a black belt, you know, with the golden buckle and everything. So that's cool. His jeans, he wears those pretty much almost throughout the entire Origins Wolverine film, which is really cool too. He's got these casual black shoes. Shoes aren't very detailed, but it's not something that stands out to me on the figure. It's just the face is the most important in my opinion. And this is a very casual outfit, so it doesn't need to be as detailed as certain things. So his leg has, I would say, free joints because he's got a well, maybe two more, like, well, no, kind of free because it can, his leg, whoops, his waist is turning. His leg can go in and out, so that's really cool. His knee opens and closes, and his shoe can turn and kind of bend a little bit here. Just be careful, you don't want to break it, but yeah, the shoes do move a little bit too. Side to side and up and down pretty much. Same with this side, you know, it's got the same articulation in the knee. His leg as well, let me move his arm out of the way. His leg too goes outward, inward, back a little bit. He does, I think I just realized that it does have a kind of like the thigh joint here too, where his leg can turn. I just don't like it. I feel like it wears out the figure if we do that too much. But the shoe does turn side to side, up and down. Well, this one is kind of being a little stubborn, but that's all right. So shoes do turn up and down both sides. And now for the figure, let's take a look at his face. So let me move the camera up a little. Okay, so this face sculpt in particular is my favorite because it looks the most like Logan, you know? The other one was really well too, but this one in particular, like it's kind of more of the his chill but intense face at the same time. So as we see here, the detail of even the facial hair looks really good. How his hair curves around his ear too, that looks very good and detailed. Even the side of this looks a lot like Hewlett. It really resembles him perfectly. And then here's the side of his face here. Even like the detail, the intensity of his eyes, you know, it looks great. Totally looks like him. Even like the coloring around his lips here and like his chin, it all fits very well with the figure. And the side of the head here also is very, very detailed and accurate to the character. We see how his hair, you know, he's got this cool hair, but oh, almost turned his head. But see detail in the back here, that looks like Wolverine a bit, but yeah, that looks really good. Even that side there, this looks like Hugh Jackman's side profile. It's really good. Yeah, that's just really cool. This is a great Logan figure. Great detailed Wolverine one. When I find the other one from Deadpool Wolverine, I do plan to unbox it and review it as well. I still have not found it though. It's a pretty hard figure to find, at least where I live it is. So yeah, this is really cool though. Let's do some poses for him. Oh wait, actually before we do it, let's talk about the head joint though. So his head has a nice head joint a bit. It goes up and down, sideways. You can even turn it all around if you want. That works too. Just be careful because it does have like a ball joint that you don't want to break. I know my brother's had action figures that have broken from being a little too hard on the head joint, so just be a little cautious with that. But otherwise, it's got a very nice flexibility, you know, and plus, I think I did talk about the ab crunch he's got there, so you can that'd be a good pose for Superman figure. But yeah, he does do that too. It's really cool. So now let's do some cool poses for him. Okay, so here he is in action. Here I did change the face sculpt because this face is more of his pose. Right now I have one of my foundations holding him up because I don't want him to fall, but here's a good look of the detail of what he can do flexibility wise and like ideas what you can make him look like if you were to have him in this pose. So yeah, this is for face sculpt 1. And yeah, there you can see, like, you can really make it look kind of like an out of the film scene kind of thing. Position it however you like it, you know, make it look more movie accurate or however you like it. I will probably keep him more in a basic pose, kind of standing with his claws out, but I'm going to change his face back real quick, back to my favorite face, and then we will pose him with that face as well. Okay, here he is, guys, with what I like to call my favorite face on him. Okay, so this is him. Posed is more of a basic pose, but still looks really cool. I've got the same. I didn't change his hands to the fist hands. I'm not as into the fist hands. I like more of the claws. It looks, you know, I mean, what's Wolverine without its claws, you know? So here's that, and this is what he looks like with his more calm but intense face as well. So that's really cool. Yeah, this figure is really, really cool. You know, I do really enjoy this figure a lot. I am very much looking forward to finding the what Wolverine from Deadpool is called the worst Wolverine, which I think is actually the best, but you know, that's just the other variant name for him. But still, it's really cool, and I want to find that one. And when I do, I will definitely review them. And plus, the one I'm talking about is the one with the yellow suit, obviously the classic X-Men suit. But I will probably, I'm not sure if I'm buying this one yet or not, but the other Wolverine figure, for when Wade first comes across him and Deadpool at the bar and everything, they did make a Marvel Legends of him in that outfit too, basically his casual clothes. So if I do get that one, I will definitely review it. When I find it, I will definitely do a little short on it, so you can get a little look of it. But yeah, that is in the future when I find those. But yeah, so that is pretty much it, guys, for this review here. But let me show you the box real quickly in case you guys are wanting to see. I did keep the box, which was good, I think. He's not in the box, but I'm not going to rebox him because I already unboxed this once before. Okay, so here is the box. It's a Deadpool Legacy Collection Wolverine box. So basically, you know, the figure would be here, the head, and then the hands over here. But this is what the box looks like. Bring the camera up so you guys can see it better. So the box is pretty cool. It's a, you know, Marvel Legends classic look. The Deadpool logo here on top. There's Wade peeping on the side there. Then the back of the box says Marvel Legends Wolverine. Another picture of Wade. My brother actually found this for me, and we thought it was Wade because there's no picture of Logan at all on here. And when he found, I was so excited because we totally thought it was going to be Deadpool, but it wasn't. It was Wolverine, so that was really cool. Exciting find there. But yeah, so that's the box, guys, and I don't know if you want the barcode or not. I mean, here it is. It's very similar to the other boxes. For the new ones, the bottom looks just like this as well. I have the barcode for Wolverine, so when I go to Target, I'm going to ask an employee if they have it and see if they can grab that bad boy for me. But until then, that's what this looks like. And let me grab Logan. Here is Logan, put on by his box. And yeah, so that is pretty much it, guys, for this review. This figure, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Definitely would recommend if you're a Wolverine fan or just like collecting you know, the Marvel Legend figures. It's a good figure. The detail's really good, especially for the face and how much it looks like Hugh Jackman. So I would definitely recommend it. But yeah, stay tuned, guys, because I will do more unboxings of figures like these. And if you guys want to see, I have a ton of Batman action figures. So if you want to see any of those, I have some Wonder Woman as well. So if you want to see any of those, you can let me know in the comments. And I will see you then, guys. Take care.